Hey everyone, welcome back to the Maverick channel, and here I talk about crypto and more crypto. And today I'm going to throw you a bone. So that's what you're seeing with the polygon right there. I'm going to talk about this and I think you're going to like it. I think it might be an amazing opportunity. I'm going to talk about something else, which is marketing, and more products. And we're going to look at some strategic marketing stunts that are being done by some of the teams that we've been looking at for a while. So guys, we're also going to look at a comparison with the IBC, so the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, and the Ethereum network to see like a short comparison of how these two things compare to each other, how they're going to benefit each other, or how one is favoring in comparison to the other. So guys, if you like this kind of content, I think you're going to get some good value from this. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the growth of this channel and really helps my continued research in the crypto space. So the first thing I want to talk about is products, marketing, and more products. And that's what one of the companies that I'm truly excited about, that's what they've been doing, marketing. But before we get into that, to show you what exactly is going on, let's look at this short article here. Blockchain play and earn games focus on building even as NFT prices fall. So guys, I'm not that big in the blockchain play to earn ecosystem, but I'm heavily invested in a blockchain play to earn game that I've talked about in some of the past videos that I've talked about here, but I'm not shilling this game, so I'm not going to talk about it right now. But if you can watch some of my past videos and you can know what that game is. If I'm to call it a game, I refer to it as a decentralized finance platform that has added some graphics to make it look like a game. But I'm truly interested in that particular ecosystem because of the economics. We're looking at people truly trying to develop a new economy. Like the way the governments have their monetary and fiscal policies, we're looking at these people trying to figure out a way to cap money supply, inflation, and all those kinds of things through play to earn games. So the reason I'm talking about this article is because there is a continued pattern. So there's these things called guilds when it comes to play to earn games. These are people that form up these organizations and they can sponsor and help players that want to get into certain video games, get certain perks, form teams and stuff like that. So some of these guilds have formed tokens that have completely plummeted. Many of these play to earn games, including Axie Infinity, their tokens have completely plummeted. But guess what? The title of this article says blockchain play and earn games focus on building even as the NFT prices fall. So that is speaking towards one play to earn game that I've been playing personally, and I could say that the team continues to relentlessly build their product despite the market conditions currently. And the way these games are set up, the utility token still has utility outside of its price in the US dollars, which is pretty amazing, which means you can continue participating in the ecosystem no matter the dollar price of the token, which is pretty cool. And the bone essentially that I wanted to throw you, this is a video I talked about in the past, or a platform that I talked about in the past. These CryptoPunks started on Ethereum and they are impossible to buy right now because of their prices. So we have other ecosystems. It's a different company, but if you search anywhere on Google, literally anywhere, the only Polygon network punks that are recognized, they're not affiliated with, I think, Yoga Labs or Lava Labs. I don't remember the name exactly. They're separate teams, different companies, but these are the official punks on the Polygon network. And guess what? Right now you can get one for $52. The lowest price I've seen is $52. Guys, I've never given investment advice on this channel, but this is the closest I'll ever give towards investment advice. This is the only closest thing. So think of it as 50-50. Let's just move on. Actually, I won't go into details. If you want to check out this website, polygonpunks.io. Guys, make sure, I'll put the link in the description if you want to check this out. This is the closest thing, but be ready, have a 50-50 mindset if you're to purchase anything in the world. Anything you do with your money, anything, it's always a gamble. It's always 50-50. That's just the nature of the world. But sometimes you can spot out things that look like opportunities. So guys, back to marketing. Now, Fetch.AI, one of the companies that I like talking about a lot here because I've learned a lot from them, and all the ecosystems that I'm involved in right now in terms of crypto, in terms of NFTs, these are ecosystems that I learn a lot from. And now these guys have been building for 3 years now. The token is 3 years old, but I think the ecosystem is about 4 years. They've been building this impossible ecosystem. And now, and now they're starting these marketing stunts, which are pretty cool. They've been marketing a little bit in the past, but they're constantly sending out these subliminal messages. Of course, they're in contact with very strategic partnerships, as we're going to see, and we've seen some in the past. But things like this, change is coming. There's an ad on the train or the rail or something like that. There's another ad you can see on the, basically if you scroll up, give me a second, I think it's, yeah, so basically on the buses as well, change is coming, Fetch.AI. So these are kind of subliminal messages that people that have no idea about this ecosystem are seeing, and by the time they get to find out about it, I think some interesting stuff would have solidified itself. I use the word solidify because they already have products. It's pretty cool. Now guys, of course, this is another exchange. We're talking about exchanges with 142,000 jump into the crypto world, trade 90%, 142,000 followers. New token drop. Welcome Fetch.AI to the Voyager app. The Fetch.AI Red brings artificial intelligence to crypto. Trade and transfer assets. So it's another partner. They've had a lot of partnerships, listing partnerships. They've had a lot of technical strategic partnerships as well in the past, and they've continued to grow their team. So of course, here is another person. It doesn't matter the followership, it's what was happening. Really enjoyed speaking on the blockchain in health panel last Saturday. Camp blockchains, talk about what Fetch.AI can bring to the table with our core technology. So what's happening here is that you have more people. This also fits into marketing. They have this core technology they're developing that leverages artificial intelligence and machine learning to allow these complex algorithms, basically to allow the shared weights within between different institutions to vote on an algorithm that's accepted for a particular use case, maybe data analysis or analyzing x-rays, stuff like that. So these are people talking to basically a bunch of people and with a bunch of other organizations in the room. So guys, actually, if you scroll up on the tweet, this is what Fetch.AI quoted as regards this tweet. Last Saturday, we joined a healthcare panel to discuss core and our past case studies at Blockchain Applied 2022, a conference by Camp Blockchains. So the event hosted many interesting speakers, INCL, the CEO of Aave, and representatives from Ethereum and Polygon. So guys, you see, all these messages went out to not only is Fetch.AI known in the Cosmos ecosystem, now you're getting eyes from the Ethereum ecosystem and the Polygon ecosystem, which is pretty amazing. And then they also had this partnership with a Formula One driver, so an upcoming driver. So here we go. Fetch.AI is a proud partner of Alex Albon, driver for his F1 2022 season. We are with Alex spanning 5 continents, 21 countries and 23 circuits, starting in Bahrain. And this Alex Albon guy has 497,000 followers, and he went ahead to say this: welcome on board Fetch.AI. Thank you for your support. Can't wait to kickstart our partnership this weekend. Guys, strategic partnerships, all the friends, these guys' friends, his sponsors, basically his peers, all the people he surrounds himself with, are going to be asking questions. What is this company? What is it doing? So guys, let's move on. The complaining part, I wanted to talk about a little bit about Ethereum. Everyone is in and over their heads about Ethereum, and they're not talking about enough about the shortcomings of this ecosystem. But I just wanted to say something small. This is a core developer from the Ethereum ecosystem. Complexity is an often overlooked aspect of a system because usually someone else is paying the price for it, not the person creating it. But don't be mistaken, someone is paying the price whenever money, time, or mental capacity, so they might not be able to do forever, so do whatever is going on forever. And this is a thread. So as with scalability, complexity also keeps trickling unseen up to the breaking point. At that time, it's already past the point of no return. So complexity also has the nasty effect of causing cascading failures, overload people too much, lose capacity, leading to even larger load. So in Ethereum's history, complexity never decreased. Every Ethereum improvement proposal, so that's EIP, is piling on top. Every major change, 1559, so that was the most recent proposal that was done last year, which was supposed to reduce the gas fees, but never did that. And then people focused on the fact that it was making Ethereum deflationary sometimes. Okay, so the 1559 merge, sharding, Verco, I don't know, it's supposed to be Merkle. Anyway, whatever, this is technical stuff. I'm extremely frustrated when a research proposal says everything's figured out, it's just engineering now. So, guys, these are some of my complaints, and this is a core developer. So, as good as it feels that we're approaching the merge, I must emphasize that Ethereum is not going in a clean direction. Tangentially, it's achieving results, but it's also piling complexity like that there is no tomorrow. So, if the protocol doesn't get slimmer, it's not going to make it. So I feel the root cause is the disconnect between the research and the dev teams. The researcher and the dev teams. The former has to only dream up elegant, standalone ideas. The latter needs to judge every single idea that was ever introduced while surgically expanding the dimensionality of the space. So there's that disparity between the devs and the teams themselves. Some are more influenced, I guess, political narratives or trying to make the public happy or their investors. No one knows. So there have been engineering attempts to reduce the complexity or module split in Aragon, responsibility split in the merge. So some of these things are technical, I don't get them, but you get the general idea. Yet there was never an attempt to reduce the protocol complexity. So we are already past the point of anyone having a full picture of the system. This is bad. So no one can draw you a clean picture of what the Ethereum ecosystem looks like or what it's meant to be in the future. We have Ethereum talking about fixing it, fixing Ethereum is like fixing an airplane in mid-flight. I don't think that's something very easy to do, guys. And the last quote from this person, I can't say what the solution is, but my 2 cents is to stop adding features and start culling. So even at the expense of breaking things, there are less and less people knowing and willing to piece together a broken network, and each change pushes more away. So guys, the general idea of this guy, the more you add more stuff onto the network, you just make it worse and worse and worse, and more code is really bad code. You want to have as little code as possible if you're dealing with a complex structure. Now guys, talking about not just this about Ethereum, if you were to compare the Cosmos ecosystem, I want to compare Uniswap, and I give you a clear understanding of what's going on here. So when you come to the Uniswap exchange, basically the biggest decentralized exchange in the world, the most innovative, and similarly just as innovative Ethereum was, the Uniswap DEX was similarly innovative in kind of the solutions they provided. Simple solutions, guys. Keyword, simple. So you can trade any ERC20 token or the native Ethereum tokens on the Polygon, on the Uniswap DEX or any other Ethereum DEX or any DEX on the Binance Smart Chain. But you can, of course, Binance is built on Cosmos, but that's not the point here. So you can trade any of these tokens which are based on the Ethereum network standard. They share the Ethereum network security, and they cannot operate outside of the Ethereum network unless they're wrapped. So maybe they're wrapped on another ecosystem, or you push them from a centralized exchange onto another blockchain that's compatible with the Ethereum virtual machines. For example, if you look at the MetaMask wallet, there is doesn't matter. You see Polygon network that I've added. This is Songbird, I think, from the XRP ecosystem. Ethereum network itself, Binance Smart Chain. These are chains that are compatible with Ethereum, the Ethereum virtual machine, which means you can wrap tokens that are representative of the Ethereum network and bring them onto this chain, and then consequently you do others. But you cannot transfer. I cannot transfer something from the Binance Smart Chain to the Polygon network or the Songbird network or to Ethereum. But guess what? When you come to the Cosmos ecosystem, this is the wallet. So the main wallet is the Kepler wallet, and there's something you will see which is the IBC. So let me just go to one chain. So you find the Cosmos hub, which is the main hub. You find others, Algoric, Evmos. Most of you have heard of these things. Comdex, Osmosis Dex, which is this one. So I'll give an example. If you want to trade tokens built that share the consensus algorithm on the Cosmos ecosystem, these algorithms using the Tendermint consensus algorithm will be able to, if they're activated on the IBC relay, so the inter-blockchain communication protocol, you can transfer them. And it even makes, you can do this within the wallet itself. You can transfer a token from one IBC channel. So you can choose a channel, you can choose a chain. So you see all these chains, Cosmos Hub, CertiK. So if I choose CertiK, you type in the chain ID, you can do this. And these ecosystems like the Osmosis Dex makes it really easy. If you have another token, look at Terra Luna, for example, and it's on your Kepler wallet, you don't need to go through a centralized exchange. You go through another decentralized exchange, you convert your tokens, you switch. No, all you have to do is the tokens are already on the Cosmos chain anyway. So you look for the tokens that you have. I've done this in the video. If you have some tokens in your wallet, they will be displayed here. If you have, let's say, Chihuahua tokens, I think you need to be in that particular wallet. But the point of this is not an instructional video on how to use this particular ecosystem, but the point is you can deposit your native tokens straight away. Like you can see the Atom tokens. I can deposit the Atom tokens that will operate on the Osmosis DEX. So they'll be the original Atom tokens, but they're going to serve a different purpose on the Osmosis DEX. So you deposit them there, which essentially, if you deposit them, you don't want to deposit max, maybe a bit of them. And if you deposit these tokens, they'll be on the Osmosis chain, and they'll operate as Atom tokens on the Osmosis tokens. So on the actual Atom chain, which is the original chain, which you can see here, which is the Cosmos Hub chain. You can transfer them on another Cosmos Atom chain, which is the Osmosis chain, and have the supply reduce on the other side and be incremented on this side. So this is true interoperability that we're looking at. And the point I'm trying to make here is that be very, very careful what you see out there, what you see, basically the things you see out there. Make sure you do your own research and learn how to make your own educated decision as you make your investment decisions or basically explorational decisions as you go through this ecosystem. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys caught the bone. I hope you got the complaint, and I hope you understood some of these interesting partnerships and the relevance of marketing in this crypto space, because everyone is looking for that. Products and marketing. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.